All right, in this video, I want to introduce you to one solution, one tool, or one method that you can use to build your own backlinks to your websites and web properties to help them get ranked in Google and the other search engines. So this is a tool called Money Robot, and what it does is it builds links for you automatically. It mostly builds Web 2.0 properties and blogs and wiki sites, wiki articles, and things like that. But it kind of helps automate and streamline that whole process so you don't have to do it manually and so you don't have to buy it. There are a couple of other alternative solutions out there, but this is the best one that I've found. They have excellent support, and they just have a really great tool, and it's very affordable. They have a couple different options for paying. They have a monthly, but honestly, for what you're paying for the monthly, I would just go ahead and invest in the one-time price. I'm not going to go over a tutorial on how to use it. They have their own tutorials, but basically what you need to know is that it's a PC program, so it runs on a PC, and you can watch the sales video here on the page and to see how it works and what it does. But basically it goes out there and it builds all these properties, Web 2.0 properties and backlinks, and builds these links to your sites and properties that you're trying to rank. So it's not going to hurt your site in any way, and it's just a way to build links for yourself, and so you know where those links are coming from, and the content and the the anchor text that's being used, and how those links are being built, as opposed to having to pay someone else again and again and again for backlinks. So if you have your own platform or software that's doing this for you, then you're going to probably save a lot of money in the long run, and you have better quality links. So this is the tool that I recommend for doing that. Again, there are some alternative solutions, but this is the best one that I found. You probably haven't heard of it because there aren't a lot of people that really talk about this software, but for the people that know it exists, they usually prefer this one over the alternative solutions. If you've heard of some of the other ones, I'm not going to mention them, but because I recommend Money Robot. But this is the tool. And then the other hang up, this is one of the things that took me a while to wrap my head around, because I'm on a Mac, and so if you're on a PC, you could run this for yourself. But what you really want to do, whether you're on a Mac or a PC, is to have a virtual private server set up. And that sounds really complex if you're just getting started out, but really all that means is a remote desktop, so that you're not hogging up your desktop RAM and memory, CPU space and stuff of your Mac or your PC. This doesn't run on a Mac anyway, so you'll need one if you have a Mac like me. But if you have a PC, unless you have another computer that is connected to the internet that you want to just run this on nonstop, the best option is to set up a VPS, which is a virtual private server, and you'll have a remote login where you can log in, manage this, edit your campaigns, and then let it do its thing, let it run 24 hours a day on your virtual private server that's hosted in the cloud, and you can just go about your daily business on your local computer. You can set up as many of these servers as you want. So I'm going to share with you the resource that I use for hosting a Money Robot to run for you. So it's a site called host60.com, and it's just like any other hosting account. They have hosting services, reseller hosting, and virtual private servers. So what you'll need for Money Robot, not sure which one of these you're going to need exactly. You can just reach out to support and say, hey, I'm going to be using this virtual private server to run Money Robot. Which one do you recommend? Which one of these plans do you recommend? It's probably either going to be the advanced or the professional, so it's not super expensive. It's just $500 if you pay for the one-time fee, and then $39, $59, that's $1 to $2 a day, which is extremely cheap for what you're getting. So those are the two tools that you'll need. You'll purchase Money Robot. You'll they'll follow the tutorials, and if you have any questions, they have a Facebook group, and they also have you can reach out to their support and get your questions answered that way, as far as how to set everything up. But it's not super complex. I used to think these some of the other alternatives are kind of complicated, but this is pretty intuitive, and it's very automated. So other than selecting your keywords and plugging in the domains that you want to rank, or the web properties that you want to rank and build links for, it pretty much does everything else for you, which is why I like it. Some of the other programs you have to invest in all these other tools and stuff to make it work. So MoneyRobot is pretty streamlined and simple. And then Host60, they've got phenomenal customer service, and it's extremely fast, and their services are really affordable. So those are the two tools you need. And then once you get these two set up, you'll basically install MoneyRobot on your server. What you'll get if you're on, I guess there's an equivalent for a PC, and you may want to reach out to the support. I'm not sure what that is since I don't have a PC, but if you're on a Mac, you'll download a free tool called Microsoft Remote Desktop, and once you get your login details for your server, you'll just plug those in. Once you launch this program and plug in your server details, it'll log you into your remote desktop, and then you can install MoneyRobot and then configure the settings, and log out and log back in whenever you choose. And again, you can set up as many of these as you want. So if you want like multiple servers and multiple licenses of MoneyRobot, you can absolutely do that. But that's how simple it is to set up a tool like MoneyRobot and run it remotely, run it in the cloud, so that it's not hogging up your precious desktop RAM and computer memory locally. And again, this is a tool to help you build backlinks automatically for the Web 2.0 type properties. These aren't going to build high authority, like these high PR backlinks and things like that. They do have high authority because they're Web 2.0 properties, like the blogger blogs and the social bookmarks and things like that. So they do have authority, but they're not nearly as powerful as having your own high authority domains. I'll show you how to set that up for yourself in another video.